Alright, so today's project, let's go over what I used to get it here. I'm sure I'm going to leave a few things out, but let's just go ahead and stumble through the fog anyways, okay? So I did use my jelly plate, but I didn't really use it for pulling prints off of this here, but I do have some paint that I've left on there that I'm going to pick up maybe to make some collage papers. But I did use it to lay some paper down and roll some paint on it with my brayer. I also used some copy paper to lift some of the extra paint I had on some of the impressions. And this is the copy paper that I used on this project today here. And this is going to make some collage paper scraps for later, hopefully. Now the main paper that I used is this old dictionary here. This here is, the pages are incredibly brittle. If you so much as bend it, it just snaps clean. I can use that to my advantage. I as well used a motif of, circles. And I took advantage of the circles here, and behind some of the circles I put some old pictures here, and as well using the same size circles, I cut out some of my images. So the circle provided some of the positives and the negative space on my image. Some of the circles I made on the image, I used some pipe insulation and just put some black paint down, dabbed it in it, used that to make some marks on my paper. I also used just anything I could grab. This here is what I used for the fluorescent red paint to make some marks on it here. So I found that interesting. Now as far as the paint, let's get the jelly plate out of the way. I used a Golden Titan Buff, Liquitex Fluorescent Red, and I do like this stuff here. This is the Golden Fluid Acrylics Transparent Red Iron Oxide, and as well the Golden Fluid Nickel Azo Yellow. There's a I forget, Nickel Azo golden paint that a lot of people just absolutely fell in love with here, and they don't make it anymore. And you can kind of make a close approximation using these two here, using 2 parts of the red iron oxide and the nickel azo yellow. I'll leave links down below for all the stuff that I've got here if you're interested. I used some Chromacryl student type paint, yellow oxide, and then black. And I stuck everything down with some generic gel matte medium. And good old ballpoint pen. I use that to trace around some of my paint bottles here to get some of the circles here. So I wanted a repeating motif. I used some items that I printed out with my laser printer. And then I got the Happy Smiling Boy here that I used kind of as the main background of it here. And of course we've got his eyeballs and his mouth sticking out, and got a nice black hole where his booger shooter is. And here is the finished product here. I don't think it's ever going to hang at the Louvre, but you know what? I had fun making it, and it's all about experimenting, seeing what works and what doesn't work. Now, what didn't work was this painting that I'm going to be using for the substrate for the backdrop here. However, it did work for an exploration, and I do like my Morticia Adams peeking out at the side there. We're going to keep that one there in the center there. So I'm applying gel medium, and Bob Burge taught me to use a lot of gel medium when you're gluing this stuff down here. And if it's bubbling up, you're not using enough. So this is a laser print, my Happy Smiling Boy as well. All of these here are just laser prints. I love my new color laser printer. It's a Canon printer. I'll leave a link down below. It's one of the cheaper printers out there. You're not going to spend a ton of money on this one here. And I found that you can get the generic toner refills without spending an arm and a leg. I'll put the links down below for you there. And today's exploration is circles, vintage photographs and circles. A lot of the vintage photos I got off of archive.org. I'll leave a link down below for you. I also did some searches for vintage mugshots, Victorian mugshots, and I got some of the old proper English gents there that we're going to be putting in here. So I'm going to shut up now and enjoy the tunes. If you have any questions about what I'm doing here, put them down below. I'll be happy to answer them for you. I figure you'd rather listen to the ambient sounds and me just blathering on for the 15 minutes or so it takes to do this video. Enjoy.
For those of you who are more observant than I am, you may notice that the boy's mouth and nose have changed in the final image. I didn't like the way they looked, so I had another printout. I cut it out and collaged it on top of it.
If you like the video, give me a thumbs up. There's a subscribe button. I got a lot more coming here, sharing with you my explorations in art. I'm not an art expert. I'm just somebody who wants to explore an art. I hope you like it.